All right, happy Monday. Trying to get back into the groove of things, and this platform that they've changed to is has been very buggy today, and gave was displaying wrong data pretty much. Every time I looked at it, it was every other time I looked at it, the data was changed, and it was wrong. So finally got it to show what I think is correct, and um, we'll just have to work with what we got here. So last week, let's see, let's get this back up to an hourly so we see more. Last week we had a major, pretty major rally if you're looking at it just from this um, small time frame of just the past couple of weeks. Last week was, I think starting from, um, I think Wednesday, we saw a pretty bullish movement from the 33 250. I know I entered at 33 250, all the way to it cleared 1,000 point move, and hit 250 today. So from when it hit 250, 34 250, I noticed that there was a little bit of divergence happening, and I saw this. I saw a red candle. I believe it was this red candle. So I took a shot at the 250 just to bring it back down to the 34,000 even, which I actually. I can't remember if I have. No, I don't have a long entry there, but I might. Um, Considering there is this area, this candle right here with a bullish engulfing candle right around the 34,000 area. I'm interested in that. I might put that there. But I kind of want to see what happens with this movement, right? Anytime I'm kind of chasing the initial pullback, I'm very I'm very gun shy about it when it's too close to the top, um, because there's enough pullback there's enough room for it to pull back all the way down here, actually, where the previous resistance that broke. So that's why I have my set and forget orders down here instead of up here near the 4,000. This is one of those things where I kind of have to see what it does around here, and if I see some choppiness, I might catch it on the way up instead of just trying to catch the falling knife on the way down. I'd rather just ride it up with it, chase the rocket on the way up, rocket, elevator, whatever you want to think of as something elevating. I want to chase it along with it, with maybe a buy stop order or a market order on the spot, not trying to catch the falling knife. It's the same. I'm betting on the same move to happen, but I'm doing it at different times, which drastically changes the risk reward strategy, and the risk reward. What's the right way to say it? The risk reward. Um, it's less. It's more of a strategic way of reducing risk. But you might miss out on some trades as well doing that way too. So with more sets, you get more entries, but you might really lose a lot more, and the win percentage might really take a beating when you do it that way. So what I saw was an opportunity to just take 250 to 4,000 and then just let it do its thing. It's almost there. Day's almost over. I think that we'll get there. Um, we'll see. I mean, we can even take a look at it now. I didn't really look at it too much. Looking at it on the 15 minutes is also a nice little double top formation, or an M formation, however you want to think of it, on the 15-minute time frame. I didn't even look at it, uh, but it would have worked, right? There's divergence on the 15 minute as well, and then textbook 250 down to the four the zeros, the even zeros, the even major level. Let me see. So there actually is room to play this area right here just to take the 4,000, but maybe not the 925, which is right here. So that would be slightly aggressive. However, in I like I said before, it's a little bit too close to the top of the move. Um, the it's a little too aggressive. So I'm gonna wait until I'm pretty confident that the 34,000 will hit. Let's see what it does. It could chop around. It could bounce at the 925. It might continue downwards because there is definitely enough runway for it to hit this previous high as well. Um, so that's the trade for today that hopefully is working out. And it was very confusing because it was my projected balance was displaying the wrong number. The bars were displaying the wrong numbers, right? It was like, the bars were skewed. They were all being drawn at at a different price. So it looked like my entry was here and I showed an open position, but it didn't show that any of the candles that I'd gotten anywhere near it, and it was just very confusing. So I had to restart the app a couple of times before it actually fixed itself. So yeah, a little bit of a confusing day today. But there's divergence, followed by a red candle was a textbook move for today, and I am still looking at this as an overall uptrend still, because on the 4 hour, which is what I typically look at as the time frame now, as the trend time frame now, as pretty much the largest time frame that's relevant. The momentum is still pretty good. However, you look at this. This is the warning right here. You have on the 4 hour, you have a bearish engulfing that hasn't completed yet. It hasn't finished printing yet. You still have about 40 minutes as of this recording for it to complete. So we don't know what that means yet. That's why I'm not taking a long right here. I'm gonna wait till the previous area right here for any kind of catch, picking bottom, catch the falling knife, previous resistance turns into new support kind of trade. But for now, we'll accept that hopefully this 34,000 hits, and that's our take profit.